Hello again, and welcome back, everybody, to another edition of the Rural Report. And we've been doing a special edition, and so let's continue the trend. We had one on Sunday. Well, this one is a Pew Pew review. We haven't done one of these in a little while, and so we're actually going to do an unboxing because I ended up going am picking up one of these. Now, it's not going to be, it's going to be a true unboxing, but remember when you go to the store, they have to show you what you're going to buy. So, this isn't sealed anymore. But as you will see, this is going to be as true of an unboxing on one of these as you possibly can. So let's go ahead and pop this open. And as you can see right here is all the little goodies that you always get. So you always get the little bit of a literature right there. We're going to toss that to the side, as well as some coupons and warranty info and things like that. We'll toss that to the side. The lifetime warranty. You also get, as I crinkle this, I'm sure that sounds great in the microphone. You do get your lock that comes with all of these. This does come with a speed loader, which I find interesting. So there's a speed loader, as well as, if I can pull this out, that looks like, I'm not sure what that is yet. I'll have to pop that out and see. You do end up getting 2 magazines in this, but the main attraction is this right here. Now, as you can see, this still does have the sticker on this, and so that right there should tell you that yes, this is an unfired weapon. So this is brand new. Now, for everybody, we will go through and I will show you that this is completely safe and clear. There is no magazine in this. This has never had a single round put through it or in any of the magazines. So this is 100% safe for all those. Which, small caveat, yes, this is the official Rural Report hoodie. So if you would like any of the official Rural Report merchandise, the link is down below. Constantly adding new things there. So if you haven't seen it in a while, I would encourage you to go check it out. It helps to support the channel. And I try and make things as cheap as possible. Most of the things on there, I make between 50 cents and $1 per item. So I'm not trying to get rich. I just want you to have some cool merchandise, that you can get pretty reasonably priced. But that's not what this is about. This is a Pew Pew review. So what am I holding here? Well, this is the Taurus TX22 compact. Yes, it is a 22, as you can see there in the barrel. It's not some big, 45 or anything, but this does have a special place. Now, I picked this up because retail on these things are like $369 is suggested retail. This actually turned out to be, I want to say that they put this on sale for like 220 or something like that, 225. But it was just too good of a deal to pass up. So, as I have said, this comes in the caliber of a 22 long rifle. There is several versions. This is the compact. This does come with 2 of the magazines in the box, so you do get 2 of them. Let's see if it says on the side. Don't see the count or the round count on this, but from the website it says it is a 13 capacity, so I'm guessing that these are probably 12s, and then one of the chambers 13. Don't quote me on that one, but there you go. So you do get 2. This does come with a fixed white dot front sight right here. And then in the back right here, this is drift adjustable serrated rear sights. So it does give you a little bit of options on the rear. This does come with an accessory rail. This does come optics ready on the side there. So you do get a lot of ways that you can accessorize this with your optics or your accessory down here for your red dot flashlight, whatever you're going to do. Now this right here, and actually let me clear up some hands. There we go. All right, so this right here is a 3.6 inch threaded steel barrel, which is pretty good for a 22. Now I'm going to shut this. So again, we've already showed that it is safe. So overall length of this is 6.7 inches overall. This is 4.9 inches overall in height, and the thickness or the width is 1.25 inch. So this is pretty slim. Now to give you an idea, here's my hand. I shouldn't do that with that finger, sorry. But there you go. So there's what it is with the hand. It is pretty compact. This does come in a 16 and a half ounce in weight, so it is pretty light for what it is. But that's 16 and a half unloaded. So you want to add some when you actually load this up. Now, as you can see, this is a black polymer frame on all this. This is a hard anodized black aluminum slide. So that right there does give a nice feel to it. I do like the grips right here. They're grooved really, really well, that you get a good grip and able to rack your slide. I do find it interesting, really quick, if you can see the notches on the top and the sides there. It's kind of a interesting design. I'm sure it's probably something for weight as well as visually aesthetics. Now, this does come with 3 points of safety on it. So you do have a manual safety, you have a strike blocker, as well as a trigger safety. So you do have 3 points of safety on this. Um, I mean, overall, for the price of this, if you can find this on sale, even most people don't do MSRP when they do these in the stores anyway. But overall, I mean, this is a decent little pickup. Now, again, are you going to, and I'm going to probably get a bunch of flack like I always do whenever I pull a 22 long rifle uh, anything out. Everybody is either a 50-50. You love it or you hate it. 22 has its uses. Okay. There's a lot of reasons to pick up a 22 most of the time. And this is again where people split. The only reason you should have a 22 is in a rifle. Okay, yes, but there is 22 for a handgun as well. And so when you do something like this is something that if you have some sort of a varmint or something like that, let's say that you've got a critter outside or whatever, instead of wasting a ton of money on something like a 45 round or whatever, a 22 is something that will get rid of your varmint problem. 22 is extremely cheap when it comes to rounds, and so you get a lot of practice with stuff like this. Plinking is really, really fun. If you have never gone plinking, trust me, when you do it, you will more than likely have the most fun in your entire life doing plinking for the first time. It's a rush. The sounds that it makes, as the rounds hit the targets and you see little things spinning and all that. It's a really fun time. 22 has its purpose. It's a great practice firearm to be able to use. It's a great teaching tool. So, one, it gets you out onto the range to where you have something in your hand and you're getting rounds downrange. But two, for people that's never picked up a firearm, to have a 22, something with low recoil, something that they can at least put in their hands and get used to it so they can move up to a larger caliber. Trust me, you should, if you can afford it, have something along these lines. It's a great thing to have just as a practice. It's a great thing to have as a training. It's a great thing that you don't know what's going to happen in SHTF. You may have a smaller child to where, you know, if it comes down to really, really bad, you can take and put this in the hands of somebody, somebody that's elderly that cannot take high recoil, to take and put this into the hands of somebody that just doesn't have one. This is just one of those ones where if you need backup and they don't have anything to pull this out and hand it to them, they have something. Because remember, there's a lot of cases something is better than nothing, and if you have two people versus two people and you're on the team where you're the only one that has a projectile piece here, it's nice to be able to pull this out and hand it to them, to at least have two people on your team being able to sling something onto the other side. So, again, there's a lot of pluses, there's a lot of minuses. I get it. Okay. There's ups and downs to everything. So, my opinion, is this your primary? No, it should not be your primary. Now, a lot of 22s are cheap, and so you can pick this up for pretty cheap. Okay, there's a lot of ones that you can do. So it's going to come down to what is going to work for you. It's going to do what is in your price point. What are you comfortable with? Make sure before you buy anything that you test it out and make sure that you are completely comfortable. Make sure you take training classes. If you've never held one of these in your hand, go get trained by somebody that knows what they are talking about. I'm sure you have friends or family that have firearms that would love to teach you and to be able to train you and get you comfortable. Make sure that anything that you go and you buy from a store, try and buy from a store that actually has a range. Go test it out, kind of like a car. Most people don't go up to the lot and hand over money and, there you go. I know they have the ones that the car gets delivered and things like that. That boggles my mind. I want to know it works. I want to feel it. I want to, I want every piece of information that I can before I hand over money and walk out. And so try and get it to where you can put it in your hand and you can sling some downrange. And so you've got a good feel. There's a good amount that as soon as you take and you put this weapon in your hand, you'll be able to get a good feel. Is it, top heavy? Is it too heavy for you? Does it fit in your hand? Is it too small? Is it too light? There's a bunch of things that you're going to take into consideration when you're going to go and purchase one, especially your first one. But as far as this goes, I love it. Okay. It's going to go right into my collection and it's going to get used a lot. It's one of the ones. I think Taurus is a very amazing firearm, and so I have quite a few made by Taurus. This is just going to go with all of its other siblings, if you will. Normally, I have ammo, but I did not purchase ammo with this one, so there is no ammo to show off with this. But uh, for me, the passing on this or the failing, yes, there is pluses, yes, there is minuses, but overall, this is a pass for me. It may not be the best for you. It may be one that you think is ugly or too expensive or anything along those lines. That's perfectly fine. Make sure that you go through and you find the one that works for you. Now, at a later date, I'm going to be doing a bunch of pew pew reviews where we're going to go out and we're actually going to sling some things out of them so that way we can do ammo reviews and we can actually do the ones where you can see them being fired so that way you can see the recoil, you can hear how loud or not as loud. You'll be able to see all sorts of different things. Hopefully not my accuracy because let's just say that I'm more of a steel target than a paper target person. But overall, yes, for me personally, this has a passing grade. So I hope that maybe this will help you. That if you were considering the Taurus TX22, that maybe it gave you some more information to where it'll either confirm your decision or it'll confirm your I don't want that. So that's what I've got for you. If you made it to this far in the video, guess what? You rock. Hopefully, we'll be able to do some more pew pew reviews, some knife reviews, and some other things here in the future. But I hope you guys have an amazing and blessed day. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time with me. And with that, I'm going to say stay tuned. There's more information to come. And above everything else, please remember to remain united because we're all prepping in this together.